don't want us to install that flow meter, that would cost us quite a bit of money.
Yeah. Oh, look. 11 o'clock, we'll call to order the Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for August 13th, 2026. Great to see everybody, all those smiling faces, including you, Don. So we got two sets of minutes to talk about today. First set of minutes is the special Board of Works meeting from July the 30th. All those present have had a chance to review that. Would you like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept minutes, the few minutes as presented.
4 minutes?
Yeah.
Second.
Motion and a second to accept the 4 minutes of the special meeting. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Now on to the regular meeting. Anybody like to make a motion related to those?
I'll make a motion to accept that long-ass meeting minutes, yes.
Second.
Not going to repeat that one exactly this time. Motion and a second to accept the other meeting minutes. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. No public hearings, no old business. Let's just jump right into some new business here. Toby Calhoun with Junkyard Barbecue. I don't see him out there. Would like to close St. Louis Avenue just south of the tracks between Chestnut and Walnut. He would like to close that all day on August the 22nd. They've been doing this a couple years now, but they've been setting up a food vendor, food truck court, if you will, for Scoop the Loop night. Other than almost having to tow a truck the first year to get it cleared out, everything's been going pretty smooth with that.
So it's several trucks, but he's just coordinating it?
Yep.
Okay.
No tables or power needed. There would be at least 2 trucks, but there may be more. So.
Yeah, we've done it before and very little issues. I'd make a motion to approve it.
Second.
Motion and a second to close St. Louis Avenue. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, we got a special request from Trinity United Methodist Church down at 333 South Chestnut Street for September the 19th. They'd like to close the following streets: South Street at Chestnut, Carter Street, South Street from Chestnut to Carter, and then Carter Street from South to Brown. So basically the north and west sides of the church. This is their Harvest Fest. They also do a community meal with this. It looks like they would like to do that from 3 to 6. The activity is 3 to 6. They would like to set up starting around noon. So
That's a recurring event too, I think.
this is a recurring event. We've got all their stuff.
And it's gone smooth in the past, correct?
I've never heard any complaints, and I'm right there next to it. So.
That being the case, I'll make a motion to allow Harvest Fest to shut those streets down.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to approve the request from Trinity United Methodist. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, next up, I've got several Oktoberfest requests. Beforehand, I will ask you if you want to do them together because they are all similar to previous years. So.
That was going to be my question, but it looks like I'm okay with doing them all.
Okay.
It looks like it's what we usually do.
Yeah, no, reading them beforehand, I think they very much are. So let's run through them. We'll vote on them together, unless you hear something otherwise in the middle of it. Oktoberfest Parade. That'll be Saturday, October the 3rd.
Just a question about that. Are they going back to 2nd Street or are they going to go 5th Street?
I will tell you in 1 second.
Not that it matters.
Looks like they're going 2nd Street this year.
Okay.
End over on 5th and Elm like they used to do.
Okay.
Entry and staging will be around the high school like normal. So we're going back to the old ways on the Fest Parade. The activity is actually at 1:30 on the 3rd. Obviously need to do closures before that. DPW involved in that, like always. 5th Street route maps are attached. So the parade, 1:30, Saturday of Oktoberfest. Close the streets down earlier. The Oktoberfest 5K, police presence at 6th Street and Community Drive for the runners. They'll be crossing into Sunset Parkway and make a lap over there. Route map, same as always, nothing has changed on this one. And honestly, I think shortly after the 5K gets done is when they usually start closing down for parade. So the 5K is at 8 a.m. on Saturday. Tuesday, September 29th at 6 p.m. Greg, make a note in your phone that it's 6 p.m. Through 3 a.m. on Saturday, October the 4th, they would like to close downtown Seymour. Road closures are 2nd Street from the railroad to Walnut, Chestnut Street from the north side of City Hall to Tipton, 3rd Street from the railroad west to Walnut Street, St. Louis Avenue from the railroad to the east, west to Walnut Street, both north and south sides of the tracks, Jefferson Avenue, half a block from north to St. Louis Avenue, large banners, festivals, yada, 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 Oktoberfest. Parade is attached separately. They do have a map, appears to be the same map as normal, doesn't seem like they're adding space. So that is the festival itself from Tuesday at 6 p.m. on 9/29 through Sunday morning at 3 a.m. Corey, there's a time limit evidently on you this year.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Corey's always out there running the street sweeper at the end of the night. And does a great job of it.
Early last year.
Huh?
He was out there early last year.
Hey, I'm giving you all credit because it's 3 a.m. is a pretty good run to get out of there. Let's see, Carnival. That'll be the behind the Knights of Columbus.
Is that Sunday morning at 8 a.m.?
Yes.
Sunday 8 a.m. until Sunday at 8 a.m. So 9/27 through 10/4. There by the tracks.
That's usually Monday.
No, we've been
No,
doing
we've been doing it
Sundays.
earlier.
No, I mean Monday, wrapping up.
Oh, yeah.
You want to extend that one out a little longer?
It used to be Monday, they would leave Monday morning early,
Yeah, I mean,
unless they've changed. Most of them are gone, but some of them are not.
I felt like there's usually that couple that they're
Yeah,
rotating the truck through.
they go to Martinsville or somewhere after Seymour. And
Let's just say Monday, 10/5 at 8 a.m. How's that sound?
might even go noon.
does that include, for the carnival, does that thing include anything down the alley on the south side of 2nd Street?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, there it is. Also has the map on here of that as well.
So you're saying noon on the 5th?
Yeah, I mean, by noon, I think you're pretty good to.
They should be totally gone by then.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's enough room for Monday morning workers.
It seemed like it was always 8 to 10. They were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so. They do have a public notice on here, though, to make it a little easier when the time comes.
That's nice.
We need to update that, but it'd be good when we go down and hand those out. So there are your Oktoberfest requests. Parade, 5K, the festival itself, and the carnival closing down the parking lot. Any questions that we haven't already covered?
No, with the corrections you made to the carnival stuff, I'd make a motion to approve them.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve Oktoberfest request. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Lots of signatures.
Okay, let me change pages here. Next up, we got a road closure.
Should I add the kids challenge on that list?
It'll already be closed for the parade.
Okay.
What time are you doing the kids challenge though?
I believe last year we started at 8 or 9.
Okay.
It was done plenty of time for the train to be lined up. It will be.
Donovan, remember that in front of the station.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just touch base with Mark and Anthony and make sure it's good.
Yep. Worst case, we'll park a fire truck in the way too, so it'll all work out. Let's see, International Overdose Awareness, August 31st. The event starts at 5 p.m.
Sir?
Yep, sorry, lost my spot. The event starts at 5 p.m., runs through 8:30. This will be at Crossroads Park. If I remember correctly, Alfie or Emily, shake your head for me, this has cleared the park board already. And then it is also a nonprofit group, so it will not need, or normally we waive the rental fee on that as well. Did I miss anything, ladies? Again, August 31st, International Overdose and Awareness Day, presented by the Jackson County Drug Free Council and Company, because I know there's several partners on this one, at Crossroads Park that evening. Questions?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. I would encourage everybody to go to that one. It can be a very touching event. Okay, Donovan Blanton filling in for Alan Axon.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to ask for requesting permission to purchase a 54-inch vinyl cutter for our traffic department. The current cutter we have is about 10 years old, and we're spending $100 to repair it, and the parts are getting obsolete at this point. So we're just wanting to just go ahead and purchase a new one. I've gotten several quotes here from anywhere from $6,500 to $6,900, and the good thing is the lowest one is the one we currently use. So we'll be doing that. The vinyl cutter is basically just like a little Cricut that you would use at your house, obviously, and it's such a larger thing. Traffic department uses it to do all street signs and signs throughout the city. I mean, you may not even realize that we do it. A lot of them at the parks. We do a lot of the signs for the parks department, some for WPC occasionally and things like that. So I'm just asking, there's plenty of money in the budget for that. So I'm just asking permission to make that purchase.
I do like that it's the same model or same brand you're
Yes.
already using, so
Yes.
you won't have as much of a learning curve with it.
And there is a new program that comes with that as well, so a new up-to-date program. So.
Very good. Questions?
I'll move to allow that purchase.
Second.
Thank
Got
you.
a motion and a second to allow the purchase. All those in favor signify with aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
That was
Congratulations.
That was $6,900 you said, right, Donovan?
It'd be 65, that one would be
65,
65,
okay.
yes, sir.
Thank you.
Very, very direct and to the point, Donovan. Great job. Chad Dixon, ERC.
And then he's followed by.
Correct.
And to the point.
Chad and Bernie. Okay, here we go.
No, not Bernie.
Chad and Bernie.
Bernie's his own,
after
I'm
you.
my own.
Yeah.
Y'all have a project update letter in your seat in front of you today, I guess. Basically, it outlines everything I'm going to touch on, but basically, I want to take the time to give you an update on O'Brien Street. So, if we could start with phases 2 and 3, and those that don't know, phase 2 is between Village Circle Avenue and Highway 50. Phase 3 is between Highway 50 and 4th Street on O'Brien. Final tracings deadline for NDOT is August 17th. That has already been filed. We met and got before our deadline was over. All plans, USPs, quantities have been updated to reflect the final construction revisions. We've also updated documents with the revised letting, RFC dates, and checked our templates and Miscellaneous against NDOT's current versions, to make sure there's no conflicts there. Basically, at this point, phase 2 and 3 of O'Brien Street is shelf ready. So, on schedule, ready to go. Hang on. Here we go, right? But
What's
a little
Crown
bit.
Point?
I'm sorry?
What is Crown Point?
Well, it's Crown Point or Crown Castle Utility. That's a utility company that we have on the job to do utility relocations.
I like the overhead lines.
They were more underground.
Oh, okay.
They do have some overhead. So by the schedule, they were supposed to start around the same time as Duke. I did request them to show up early. That way they could get their underground done. That way when Duke did show up, all they need to do is place a pole, then they can do their hookups. The underground stuff is already done. Less conflict that way. So, but on the utility side of it, I guess, we had to update our utility work plan. That way we can have more than one utility on site at once we need to run an efficient job. And kind of the way we were going with NDOT and everybody else, it was not going to be efficient. So we did make some adjustments for that. But like Crown Point or Crown Castle, they're 85% or so done with their relocation. But on the timetable of utilities, they're actually early. But now we're waiting on Duke to set that pole. And we've been informed that Duke Distribution plans to be on site, start the relocation work on Monday, August 26th. Do you guys have any questions about phases 2 and 3? Like moving forward, I guess.
Tell us about phase 1.
All right. So phase 1, that is between the southern roundabout of Burkhart up to Village Circle Avenue. So that's south of the rest of the job. So the right-of-way acquisition continues to be our biggest challenge with that job. A few parcels and negotiations have been beyond the state's guidelines, and we want to be good stewards of everyone's money, right? So we do have one that's going to court because they were asking for too much, and there's no way that we could allow that, unfortunately. But we do have our court hearing set for September 25th. After that hearing, we still got a lot of work to do on the appraisals and stuff, but the court processes can muck things up 3 to 6 months or so. But I do want to take a chance to say thank you to Christina. You've been very proactive in this and greatly appreciate it. I don't think that you were given enough time up front for that, but thank you for everything you're doing with that, though.
You bet.
But I'll say that there is a positive to that delay just because of the timing of phase 1, 2, and 3 going to the same. If that were to go to the same time anyway, the MOT plan has been revised so many times. It would be darn near impossible and drive everybody batty to have it all under construction at the same time. So hopefully we get utilities pushed through, and then we'll be in a better spot to get phase 1 done. And I hear the 3-minute timer. I guess I better go. But that's all I've got as far as that goes, unless you guys have any other questions about other jobs or anything else.
None for me.
Good. Thanks for the update,
Thanks,
Chad.
Chad.
Yeah.
Bernie Hausberger.
Did you really put him on a timer?
I did not.
Okay.
So,
I had something go off, I thought.
I bet it's back there.
Peanut gallery.
Anyhow, thanks again for the award for King's Construction at the emergency or the special meeting. We are moving forward with right-of-way documents and making sure that we have all the rest of our I's and T's crossed or dotted, etc. I guess there's a J in there too. I could dot our J's. Does anybody ever say that? Anyhow, other things going on. We're working on a UV building for water pollution control, and I need to talk to you guys more about that. We'll probably be bringing that to bid most likely in September once we get the state revolving loan funds kind of in order for that. The other things that are happening, Henry Way is officially completed, but there is some plat recording that has to be done before we can really open that up. So we'll hopefully have some kind of an official takeover of that roadway at some point with you guys. Again, maybe the next meeting as early as that or in September. And then finally, I just wanted to mention there's still gas lines going in around Burkhart that we hope to have smooth. We don't want anything damaging that may have happened on our trail or on the roadway or on people's private property. So that's something that is still something that we're watching, making sure that that project is going to, when it's completed, we want to make sure that the gas company has left everything in good condition for Seymour to continue maintenance of the right-of-ways. That's really all I had, unless you had questions.
Thanks, Bertie.
Thank you.
Mr. Bose.
Have a couple requests for sewer adjustments. First one being Tara Johnson, 434 Mutton Creek Drive, spigot leak, and outside spigot leak, looking for a adjustment of $66.48. The other is for City of Seymour Parks and Rec, their splash pad, water valve issue that has since been repaired, and a water main line break which has since been repaired. They're looking for a total adjustment of $365.64. As both meet our required criteria, I would ask that you approve these sewer adjustments.
I'll make a motion to accept the sewer adjustments.
Second?
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Anything else, Mr. Bose?
Nothing I can think of.
Okay. I do have a few miscellaneous items before we get too far. Jeremy Gray, representing Parks and Recreation.
I'll try to explain this the best I can. Boy. We are getting a new truck because Park and Rec wants our 3/4 ton Chevy, and they ordered a blade for it last year. They had the money. So we're going to do a little trade. So the money is in the Park and Rec budget for this vehicle. We've got 3 quotes, and I think they're in front of you. John Jones was the cheapest with $35,537. Country Chevrolet was $37,000 and some change, and Bob Pointer's was $38,000. We would like to go with the Country Chevrolet, which is the second bid of $37,000. Because they have one on the lot, and it does have a tow package, and the other 2 quotes didn't have that, so it is a nicer truck, and they can get it for us in about 2 weeks versus the other 2 quotes were 6 months out. So I went over that with Mr. Keithley. The money's in the budget. He was fine with a little bit, about $1,800 more on the Country Chevrolet.
That wasn't hard. What was hard about explaining that?
Well, I've done such a good job, So that's about all I got.
I'll make a motion to accept Country Chevrolet's bid of $37,000, give or take, right?
37,043 to be exact.
Second?
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
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 Thank you.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Congratulations, Keithley.
Thank you.
Or Jeremy.
Doug would have had that down to 37.
Next up, let's see. What do we got going on here?
You were on the clock.
For the record, I didn't time him. That wasn't me.
Next up, we got Sweet Tea and Jesus. I'd like to get a mobile food truck application license, whatever you call it. Let's see. Application fees, certificate of general liability, health department inspection, fire department, photograph, driver's license. All the stuff is checked off except for the non-applicable alcohol related. Trailer, valid driver's license.
They don't have their fire inspection yet. It's not actually in there, but they are working on it.
Okay. Yes, valid driver's license. Sorry, I was struggling with that one. Retail merch. So if you pass, it'll be pending fire inspection.
I'd make a motion to pass it pending the fire inspection.
Motion and a second to pass Sweet Tea and Jesus once they get their fire inspection. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, just because it's one of those days, is this a renewal, ladies?
Well, it is the new vendor that's going to have to travel with Tom.
Okay.
The Pilgrims went to a different district for that.
So Travel and Tom's out of Jefferson County. It's based out of Hanover, it looks like, reading the Board of Health report there. Insurance, picture of the truck, valid driver's license, valid driver's license, valid driver's license. So, what are we waiting on this one? Fire department inspection?
called and no one was gonna be in to do it until today.
Okay.
We're waiting on their RMC, which they've been working with the Department of Revenue, but they don't have it yet.
So this one would be pending all, fire department and, Department of Revenue certificate, merchant certificate.
They wanted to use that right away, or?
I'm guessing those are items that they're just waiting to come in the fire department inspection, they had to wait on us, but.
What was the name of the food truck or the?
Travel and Tom's Coffee. Travel and Tom. Looks like they're based out of Hanover,
Hanover.
which again, we've had Travel and Tom's before, but it was probably a different franchise. So,
Folks that had Kona Ice out of Brown County used to have it.
yeah.
I realized the hot water and the ices didn't mix.
Now it kind of turns into Kool-Aid at that point, doesn't it?
So everything looks okay other than the, fire inspection and what'd you say, the merchant?
Their retail merchant certificate.
Pending those two, I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve pending the last two items. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, next up, we have a memorandum of understanding. Chris worked on this one. We've been waiting on NDOT, wrong department. Been waiting on NDOT to get the contract back to us, which we just got Wednesday morning. So we've been working on a 250th small mural along Highway 50. It'll be near the little park there at O'Brien and 50, that shorter wall. I wish I had a graphic of it with me to show you, but it's an eagle swooping in with red, white, and blue coming off of it.
Pretty cool.
We've got a young lady named Evie, and I'm going to butcher her last name if I try to say it out loud. Mauskowicz? How do you say it, Jane?
I'm not sure.
Mouzakis is the artist. She is committed to doing it. Also committed price-wise, all-in materials, expendables as far as drop-off, stuff like that. She was looking at $3,418.66. So this is our MOU now that we've got everything in place to allow her to get started, and then when she's done, to get paid.
That out of Park and Rec, or?
We'll use it out of council contractual.
Okay.
So unless Darren tells me otherwise when we go to write the check. Sound like the right spot to you, Darren?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Questions on that one?
I
Did you
have the
find it?
rendering on my phone if anybody wants to
Yeah,
see
if
it.
you want to see the rendering, Chris has got it on her phone. So I think it is kind of cool, especially for because that wall is only about 2.5 feet tall.
I didn't imagine a big.
It's more of a wide process, but I think it'll look really neat when she's done.
On the Blish Mill.
Well, if we could get the owners of the Blish Mill interested, we would be more than happy to.
Who does own Blish Mill?
Gills.
Oh.
That hurts, I've done it.
Yeah.
Do you need a motion to approve
Yes,
that?
please, and thank you.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion to approve the MOU with Evie. All those in favor signify with aye.
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 Evie who?
Mouzakis.
Not even gonna try.
Anyway, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Sakis.
Name's on the last page if you want to try to pronounce it, Brad. Sorry, Evie, if you're watching at home. Let's see. We got a sidewalk closure. This is an extension to what's already there. They've been having trouble finding the bricks to do the repair. This is up at 5th and Walnut. Technically 419 North Walnut is the address. This is for Dave and Ann Winley on their wall project there along 5th Street.
Is that just extending, you say?
Yeah, that we approved them to go through 815, but they've been having material problems, so they're asking to go through 915, which should still be done before Oktoberfest that way. So.
I don't have a problem with that, so I'll make a motion to extend.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, let's see what we got next. Okay. I have a couple of dumpster placements and or repair work. The first one is Keel's Home Repair. Is doing construction behind Peace Lutheran Church is where they would ask for some parking spaces, bathroom remodel at Peace Lutheran. And ultimately they asked to close off some of those parking spaces in the first row. We gave them approval via an email vote because they were getting started the next day. So we just need signatures on that one.
Was he good with clearing it out for the?
Yeah, he was, I think he didn't have any problem realizing we had some events and stuff like that. And even at that, I've noticed that he's been pretty good about keeping it clean anyway, so. The other one was a dumpster placement. The Bollinger Building, Chris Williams come in, needed a run through September 1st, if I'm reading that right. And again, approved that one online because he was getting ready to place it, I believe, the next day. So just reading those into the record. Okay, miscellaneous from board members.
Not for me.
Nothing.
Miscellaneous from the audience. Emily.
I just wanted to announce that we will be having a ribbon cutting for Art Juergens on August 27th at 5 p.m. at Casting Park, Field 1. It's to honor his memory. I just wanted to get that out there.
What is it? Is it a plaque or sign?
We're naming Field 1 after him.
Okay.
So we're going to have a plaque and a windscreen.
What time?
5 p.m. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. There's a community yard sale at Freeman Field this Saturday, if you'd like to attend that as well. Other stuff in your program there. Anything else miscellaneous from the audience?
I got one more, sorry.
Take that out of his time.
Is this a hard one or an easy one?
This is an easy
You had
one.
11 seconds left when you said that.
Jeremy Gray, Building Commissioner. It's brought to our attention right before the meeting that the hospital has blocked off Brown sidewalk off Brown Street. I made contact with them and let them know that that comes from this board if they want to close it. So they will be coming to you, and it may be an email vote because I think they were in the process of doing it this morning. So I just wanted to make you guys aware that hospital knows it, that they need to come in and talk to Jane. So you'll probably get an email on that one. Just for food for thought.
Thank you.
Well, you really needed the attention, didn't you, today?
Yeah, just, I may come back up after I sit down.
Self-esteem's lower a little bit.
He's needing a pat on the back or something. Anyone else?
Hey, can I add something? What we were talking about the hospital, I just want to know.
Do what you started, Jeremy.
Sorry.
I met this morning with the hospital concerning the construction they're having there, across the street from Casey's, or across the street from the hospital. They had excavated the pavers along Highway 50 and they're working on a stamp, and we talked about how to match it and stuff like that, so we are working through that, so. I just had to,
How long will
I
that lane?
couldn't let him be the last one.
How long do you think that lane's gonna be closed?
They're pouring
Well, they're
concrete
pouring the
this
curb
morning.
now, so
Yeah.
hopefully not terribly.
They're moving pretty quick.
And they have the forms up for the sidewalk, so I'd say the sidewalk will be shortly after that, so it may be, depending on weather, I mean, hopefully another week.
Good.
That.
Were they able to reclaim the pavers for DPW use or anything, or?
I don't think they, I think they excavated them all. I think that's kind of why we're having the conversation of stamped instead. And we are moving the electricity that's underground over, so as far as the utility easement there, we'll still have the utility easement, but there's not gonna be really anything in it. So.
They're supposed to replace them. They're supposed to put up new pavers back there.
Yeah, well, they excavated the pavers, so now they're looking at stamped concrete. That's all I have.
He's gonna do whatever they want to do.
I will add to that if they need pavers, we have several skids. Okay. Just saying. So I'm not concerned about the ones they took.
Anyone else? Jeremy, you need another moment?
I'm good, thank you.
I'll make a motion.
I'm sorry.
Not sure what your motion was, but meeting adjourned.